Hello and good morning. It is a privilege to be here today to present our product development programs. My career prior to Novocure was in venture and growth equity investments. I was fortunate to be on the team executing the first VC investment in Novocure in 2004, and I am as excited today about the future of Novocure as I was then. I'm confident that we can continue to build on the innovation of our founder, Professor Yoram Palti. I will start with some background on our innovation to date, and then take a look forward to our next major initiatives. As a reminder, we believe that two key factors have the potential to increase patient survival. The first is the field intensity at the tumor location. The second is the patient's time on therapy. Accordingly, we prioritize development in terms of increasing dose and making our product easier to use. And we think about our product in terms of the device, the arrays, and software applications. And we have organized our development teams to deliver innovation in each area. As you may know, we introduced product innovation as a corporate objective in 2020. And I'm happy to report that we have made tremendous progress this year. First, we advanced a new high-intensity array to a clinical trial in Q3. This new array is designed to increase the field intensity delivered to the patient's tumor. The EF33 trial is expected to enroll 25 patients and will test the safety and effectiveness of the new array for patients with recurrent glioblastoma. Once we have the results, we will compare the safety and efficacy of the new arrays to the control data from the EF11 study and determine the appropriate regulatory pathway. Final data from the study is expected in 2022. In addition, as you heard earlier, the MaxPoint system has advanced into a beta test phase. We are now actively collaborating with our beta sites to refine the software to maximize the end user experience. We believe that MaxPoint will be an important step forward, allowing physicians to create patient-specific treatment plans to increase the delivered dose for their glioblastoma patients. We also continue to make progress on a new, more flexible torso array and on the introduction of our Gen 2 device for torso applications. Both programs have the potential to improve ease of use for our patients in our clinical trials, as well as for our commercial MPM patients. I also want to spend some time talking about MyLink. As a reminder, the MyLink tool allows patients to transmit data from their device directly to our support teams. MyLink eliminates the need for our device specialists to visit the patient and connect to the device. We commenced the pilot launch of MyLink in the United States in Q2. We're happy to report that the pilot launch of MyLink was successful, and we are now rapidly expanding access to MyLink in the United States and will make MyLink available in Europe next month. As a reminder, we expedited the release of MyLink in response to the pandemic. MyLink helps protect our patients from potential exposure to COVID-19 by eliminating face-to-face support visits to download device data. But importantly, we also believe in the long-term potential for MyLink to help improve our patient support function. We have always known patient training and support in the first month of device use are critical. GBM is among the most aggressive cancers, and we must help the patient maximize the time on therapy right away. I will share one story that shows the potential impact of MyLink. Earlier this month, we completed a virtual patient start, providing remote training for both Optune and MyLink. This was our first virtual start with MyLink. With the MyLink tool in place, we began receiving patient compliance data within the first 24 hours following the virtual start. Normally, we would not have access to this data for at least a week. Our support teams immediately noticed gaps in treatment that indicated the patient needed additional training. Our device specialist was able to work with the caregiver to customize the support plan. And over the coming week, the patient achieved the targeted compliance rate. So overall, we believe that MyLink has the potential to improve patient safety and improve device use. While we are excited about the success this year, we know that we have much more to do in product development. As I mentioned at the beginning, our product development teams are focused on maximizing dose and increasing ease of use. We also believe that we can increase the adoption of our products by making the devices more comfortable and easier to use. So to prepare for 2021 and beyond, we have taken a fresh look at how we prioritize product development. We started by plotting our existing programs against our design priorities to understand where we can best invest. As we went through this exercise, we found that our programs to date have often focused on a single priority of either dose or usability. Now, to be clear, we believe that each existing project represents an important advance for patients. But the real imperative for our team is to focus on the projects that maximize both dose and ease of use. So today, we are happy to introduce 3 concepts for product development over the coming years. First, we are now focused on designing a next generation of arrays that are both more flexible and can deliver higher intensities. We are referring to this design as our next gen array concept. We are currently in the design feasibility stage, testing multiple potential concepts. Second, we are looking at how software applications can support our patients and physicians. Specifically, we are thinking through how to launch in multiple additional indications that have much larger patient populations than those we serve today. We are referring to this effort as our patient-centered software application initiative. Within this program, we are focused on leveraging the unique role that Novocure plays within oncology, as we have a direct connection to the patient. We believe that we can build a series of software applications and related services that enable real-time device support interventions, both by Novocure and the physicians. Lastly, we are going to work towards a generation 3.0 of our tumor treating fields generator. We believe, as you heard today, that we can optimize and expand the ways in which we use electric fields to treat tumors. We plan to complete design feasibility testing on several new device concepts in 2021. With all of our next generation programs, we will provide updates once the program exits the design feasibility stage and is placed in the product development pipeline. As I close out, I want to highlight that Novocure has aligned product development and business development under the same umbrella. We believe that tumor treating fields will become a backbone therapy for solid tumor cancers, adding to surgery, radiation, and systemic therapies. We recognize the need to collaborate with our industry peers to maximize patient outcomes. To that end, we were very happy in Q3 to announce our clinical collaboration with MSD, a subsidiary of Merck. Our collaboration on the Keynote-36 trial will enable us to gain critical insights on the combination of tumor treating fields with an anti-PD-1 agent. We at Novocure are excited about the potential to extend patient survival through product innovation, and we appreciate our investors and recognize the vital role that all of you play in helping us to serve our mission. Thank you. I'll now turn the session over to my colleague, Dr. Pete Hanul, for a live Q&A.